All right, so the first assignment that you're going to brainstorm is a have you ever list. A have you ever list, as it relates to this assignment, is going to be a brainstorming exercise that's going to lead to our narrative assignment. A have you ever is some experience that's unique to you, that you experience, and that you feel in some ways defines who you are as a person, defines you. And so this is a list of have you ever experienced that I'm going to share with you. And this number one is if you ever grown up in a house without a flush toilet. My folks were into homesteading, and we didn't end up having a flush toilet in the house that I grew up in until I was 12 years old. If you ever lived in a tent for 3 months, this was an extensive backpacking trip. And then again, when I was a little bit older, my wife and I lived in a tent in Durango, Colorado while we were raft guiding. Have you ever been in a pyramid? My folks pulled me out of school when I was in about sixth grade and took me to Israel and Egypt for about a month. So, have you ever lived in a snow cave for 15 days? Have you ever gone 30 days without a shower? Have you ever gone to school in the middle of the night? The story I can tell you occurred when I was a first year high school English teacher in Georgia. I was commuting 140 miles a day, and I had a pretty stressful night. Woke up, thought that it was time to go to school. Little did I know it was 11 o'clock at night. Jumped in the car, brewed a pot of coffee, and drove to school only to find out at 1:30 in the morning that I was at school and no one else was there. During that same period of teaching high school, I hit two deer in 2 weeks with two cars, pretty much totaling both cars. And then finally, have you ever built a house? So those are some unique experiences that have occurred to me or I've experienced throughout my life, that if I were to sit down and write a narrative paper, which we're preparing ourselves for, any of these particular topics I could turn into a full narrative story or narrative essay.